It's so sad Steve Jobs died of ligma.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Ligma balls.
Dying Light of the Beast is the third installment of one of the best zombie games in history, with so many zombies that are just itching to land a hit on you. With that being said, I'm gonna beat the game without taking any damage. We wake up in a lab after being experimented on and make it to a vent and try to crawl to safety. Gave myself a fix of adrenaline, then we encounter our first zombie and beat it. Then getting past those ones and our first problem arise. To open the elevator doors, the chambers containing zombies are also gonna get open. As you can see, they're pretty fast and they kill me even faster. No, come here, join them and beat the shit out of me. And a couple more deaths later, I finally did it. Had to run to safety, past some doors, and made it out of the lab. The voice on the radio that helped me escape directed me to a monastery that I cleared out. Met with Olivia, who was the voice on the radio.
In no condition to go after him.
I skipped the cutscene, where did you come from? So after dying for a while, I had enough, so I crafted some knives and my favorite throwable and let him have it. Well, that was hard. Injected myself with mystery blood and got the first skill point. Getting a bandage recipe that I won't be using, and after looting everything in the monastery and going out, I set out to investigate the smoke coming from there. The smoke turned out to be a guy chilling in the woods and then making it to the town, and as soon as I go near the door, I get hit. Finally making it inside, I kill the infected and then die again. Then I respawned and cleared the place. And just when I thought I was getting a break, come on, it hasn't been 10 minutes since the last one. Yay, more mystery blood. Celebratory explosion. Then went to rescue their leader, and going up the never-ending stairs, I got some ammo from a dying guy.
You're going to need this a lot more than me.
No worries, I will waste them. Made it to where their leader is.
Here's where I can see it.
And she tells me to go down there and restore power.
Want me to climb down there and reset the power?
So sliding there to restore the power, I get hit. Then I go down yet again, killing any zombies in my way. Then taking everything I lay my eyes on and getting a cable to go back and climb the tower yet again. After connecting the cable and restoring the power, I come to find out that the guy who gave me the ammo got bitten and he offed himself. At least the quest is over. Since I'm here, we can use the shop to buy some supplies and leveling up using the hitting technique of hopping around just to be able to get the dropkick skill. I went to talk to Jacob about why they were hiding inside, and he told me that there is a beast that I need to track down. And on my way to do just that, I die. An explosion happens in the distance. The explosion was in the church, and when I got there, I couldn't find an entrance, so I went to enter from the basement. Going past the horde of infected and up to the church, clearing most of the infected inside by standing here and kicking them one by one as they come. Then making my way through the tunnel, and the beast is here, and this fuck-ass soldier decided to throw a grenade on it and sent volatiles chasing me. And on the way back to the monastery, I restored the library tower to get some XP and lost a lot of that XP by dying from what experts call a skill issue. After respawning, I get into the nearest car I find, making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. And I need you. And I miss you. I make it to Olivia and she tells me about a transport where they supposedly have another one of those chimeras. As soon as I arrive to the location, I hid in the van to avoid getting hit and losing even more points. Searching for their next spots, and it's a sea hag on crack. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, what is this? You go up there, snort a line, and then charge at me? Let the wiggly sword heal you. I honestly needed to take a break. And break your leg! I got more points and unlocked another skill. The next mission's name is indicative of what we're about to do. We go to talk to the sheriff in the town hall, and all she said sums up to, "Oh, the power isn't reliable, we want more to survive, and now we need to go to the power plant to get the turbines up and running again." Arriving at the power plant, I climb to where the foreman is.
You the foreman?
Then going inside the plant and crawling inside of the vent and absolutely destroying every infected inside. Hit! Now you see, I didn't notice that until I was reviewing the footage, so there's no way I'm redoing the whole run just for this. But I had to address it for the sake of transparency. So if you'll excuse this minute mistake, let's go on with the run. I open the turbine room hatch and it's fully submerged. So I take a deep breath and dive in. Then opening the first valve and returning back to take a breath. And then doing the same for the other valve. Then going upstairs to take the reserve line, and we meet some infected on the way. We go in and move this around to get the cable across. Then after throwing a knife at a suicide bomber, a horde of zombies came my way. Then going to turn the valve for the reserve pipe, and again for the second valve. And just like that, the power plant is up and running again. I go upstairs to see the foreman as he has something for me.
Hands where I can see them!
After breaking free and activating beast mode, I immediately get hit, and the next time wasn't any different, nor the one after that. But the next one I managed to run before getting hit with the knife, and then finally making it into this area and killing a considerable amount of them before getting hit. Come on! I managed to beat them down and take everything they got and chase the other two with a pistol. Turn the power on again and going up. Y'all are wasting my ammo. Decided to just make a run for it and then got abused by a volatile. But that didn't hurt nearly as much as losing that much XP. Respawning in the town hall, I went to talk to the sheriff to complete the mission. We have to craft a flamethrower. This is pretty awesome. I went to talk to the sheriff and she told me to go investigate what the Baron is doing. I investigated the trailer and onto the second location, which is where they manufacture the canister. If you haven't been following, mainly due to me not explaining, these aka chimeras can be lured in by putting a canister that contains a gas that attracts them in these machines. Going in, and instead of sneaking around to get the canister, I decided to kill each and every one of them.
I sure could use a car.
Yeah, too bad we're walking. Made it to where the fight will be, and out of nowhere some soldiers appear, so I kill them and take their ammo. Then going to activate the gas canister to spawn in the behemoth, and the fight starts with the whole fight being summed up in the following words. It big, it slow, I hit, I fast, beast mode, I throw engine block, I win. Man, I gotta stop injecting the blood of rotting corpses. I went to get a car to go back to Olivia and finish the mission. We have to go meet the sheriff near the mine because the Baron's men are doing something there.
I saw red smoke coming out of the mine.
I tried sneaking at first, but there were too many of them in one place. Can't make me lose XP if I have none. I wait to take on the first two. Then go around and sneak kill two more. And the rest I just shoot down. Going in the mine, and here where we face a major problem. I don't have enough ammo. So I came up with a strategy. I go in and use as little bullets as I can on them by getting headshots and then letting the zombies kill me so I can respawn. So for the final try, I shoot the first group, then sneak kill one of the second group's guards, which gives me an opening to run through the tunnel past the other guards running on this wall and jumping for the rails and barely getting a grip on it. Arriving nearly at the end of the quest gives me a lot of ammo. We all know what's gonna happen next. Reaching the container, the Baron and his men were setting a trap for me because the sheriff was in on it too. So I opened the container and here comes the beast. It kills some of the guards and I get locked in the container instead, and then I got sealed away. So the only escape through here is going up.
Gotta get the fuck
Past the volatile nest and drop kicking him. This wasn't a very good idea. So I finally escaped and headed straight to the sheriff, and when I got into her office, Jacob was there and he said he didn't know where she is, but he told me about a group of infected that she exiled and where to go to contact them. Going to their supposed location and finding many soldiers there, I entered the house and started shooting them one by one as they came in. Then the semi-infected guy called Sven came out of his hiding place.
Thank you, Kyle.
And told me about two of his teammates that he lost contact with, so I can go see what happened to them. When I made it there, I found a map to where they should be, and upon arriving, I killed the two soldiers in the house and used the radio to know where they are.
I was taking a dump.
Rendezvous at checkpoint Delta.
Where?
The pig farm.
Trying to have a low profile, I get spotted, so a shootout ensues. Oh look, a single bullet. Taking a car to rescue the two exiles, I kill as many infected as I can with the car, then abandon them to secure a safe zone. And went back to them and drove them back to their hideout.
Take them inside.
I met with their leader Lydia, and Sven introduced me to Selby, who now wants me to climb a tower to install a transmitter so we can spy on the Baron's communication. Going to the tower to climb it, and a spitter kindly hits me, resulting in me losing 1500 points. I kill it on the next try and climb the tower and successfully put the transmitter in the relay box. I installed the last transmitter, and as I do that, the exiles radio me telling me that the Baron is blowing up the town hall. Give me a break! So I went there as fast as I can, then through the basement and disabled the first charge. Then killed the soldiers in there and then disabled the second charge. Then we go to meet with Olivia, and she tells me that there's a chimera in this area. So we go and activate the canister. One for me, one for you. Then Sven contacted me telepathically to tell me about the school that they're doing research at. Meeting the exile scout, apparently some bandits ambushed the guards in the school, so we can either enter the school from the front door or we can go through the infected. And it's gonna be the latter. Then we wake some of them up, but it's not a problem we can't solve with violence. Then proceeding through the building normally until we reach the gym and lockpick the door, which is a scientist is hiding behind.
Dr. Camilo Marin, I can give you the key to the main archive.
I'm gonna clear the basement.
So to clear the way, we go down and we use the throwing knife on the suicide bombers. Then going to this room and a charger is waiting for us. Nothing my trusty shotgun can handle. I get the scientist to safety, and in turn he gives me a key to the research locker. Back at the gym, we make our way sneak killing them one by one. Until the last two spot me, so I shoot them down. Then opening the locker to get the research along with the hard drive. Syncing with that, the Baron's men break in, so I make a run for it and get a car to go to the exiles hideout. When talking to Lydia, she tells me that the scout and the scientist didn't make it.
What scientist?
I take a car to go look for them. The scout is dead in the car, so I trace the scientist steps to a house that I go in and clear to find him.
You.
Then Lydia and the exiles came, and apparently they have history.
I always wondered if you made it.
And also she gives me a revolver. Shortly after, Olivia radios me and tells me about the next chimera, which is at the cement factory. Arriving to meet Olivia, I gave her the drive, then went inside the factory. Finally defeating the chimera and taking my malaria juice. Then to finish the quest, we go to the exiles cave and talk to Camille the scientist and Lydia.
With the proper infusions, he believes we can enhance our telepathic abilities. To not just communicate, but to control.
I ran out of patience. We gotta fly through the remaining 5 missions. So we go to the aforementioned nest to collect the samples, and of course we can just enter like that, because there's a chimera waiting for us there. Then going inside the hive to take the samples, then I get noticed and run away. Then going to meet Olivia as she found yet another chimera. Going to where the fight will be, and here comes the plague chimera. Then Lydia radios me to go meet her.
See that building?
And you want me to go get this drug?
At least I don't have to worry about getting detected. To unlock it, we need to go get the scientist hand. Wow, another chase. What a refreshing event. I make it back to them and the Baron is attacking the town hall again. And lo and behold, two chimeras come in. And I just watched them beat each other and on to the next quest. In this quest, we'll have to lure the beast to Lydia so she can turn him back. We do this by going to where the canisters are manufactured and killing the volatile inside. Then putting one in the car and drive it around to lure the beast.
纪录片在香港这座城市的设置，主演。
And now for the final mission. Going to the Baron's castle, I plant charges to blow up an entrance, then go and start killing everyone on the roof so the others can come. And when they arrive, we kill the rest of the Baron's men and I go inside after it. And following him through the railway, taking a car to reach the end where a chimera is waiting for us. So after defeating it, another one gets released. Then fighting the other one, a third one gets released.
Go, find the
And just as I was trying to free him, Olivia traps us to get gassed. Waking up for one last time in the game to find that the Baron captured all of us, then he gave a gun to Olivia to kill me, but it was empty, so she stabbed him instead. That's the final stretch of the game.